So my favourite bit now, the strength and conditioning for downhill running. We've got 3 exercises for you today. We've got the depth jump, the eccentric single leg squat, and we've got the single leg deadlift with some weight on as well. So the idea of the strength and conditioning for the downhill running is to be able to make sure that your body is able to cope with the strength and the demands of the environment you're going to put yourself on the downhill running. So our main things are working in offloading our muscles and also being able to use that spring from the deceleration and through that impact from the ground to bounce back again and continue that downhill footfall. So we are putting our body under quite a bit of stress. So we may as well stress it out whilst doing something safe in strength and conditioning prior to practicing or mixing in with those downhill practicing drills I spoke about yesterday. So about walking uphill and running down, walking up and running down, and really building that confidence. If you know your muscles have got strength and proprioception and awareness to be able to cope with those exercises, chances are is that will translate into your running as well. So these 3 exercises are quite important to do. I'd recommend probably just starting off with doing them once a week, see how you feel. You might be able to tell those onto the uphill drills that I've done in a previous video. That will be quite a nice strength and conditioning session for you to do. Single leg squat. Make sure that you've got something behind you. Stand up on 2 legs and sit down onto 1. Keep the knee facing forwards. Load the opposite side with a weight, or you might want to put some weights in a rucksack if you've not got enough at home to achieve what you need to. Slowly lower yourself down. Make sure that this is a controlled lowering. Single leg deadlift. Load the standing leg as you bring the other leg out, keeping your back nice and straight. Drive forward to take that knee above the hip. This is going to work the standing leg and the control, the load and the balance. If you're not strong enough to do this, you can do this easier version as demonstrated on the other leg. This is about practicing loading the standing leg whilst not having as much dynamic movement coming from the opposite leg. Depth jumps or drops. Drop or jump onto the floor from something higher using a stable surface like a chair or this box. This is to help us absorb the load as we impact the ground. This is fantastic for runners. We can also make this more intense and explosive by adding a jump towards the end. As we master this, we can either increase the load, or as runners, we can move on to a single leg. I hope you've enjoyed some of the exercises today. Give them a go at home. Make sure that you stay safe. And if any of you do want to upload or send me a video of you doing any of the techniques just for me to make sure that you're doing them correctly, that's absolutely fine. You can email me emma@linksinjury.co.uk or pop it on one of the social media platforms and I'll respond to it. Enjoy your exercises. Like I said, twice a week is a good starting point for those. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.